TP29 is simply the choice of what you believe is up to you. Having spoken on so many 28 timeless principles, it comes down to that the choice what you actually believe is exclusively yours. It's totally up to you. And I would like to explain this timeless principle by giving an example of a Indian footballer. I happened to read his short biography a few days back, and his life fits into this timeless principle perfectly well. And he is none other than Baichung, Baichung Bhutia, a former Indian football player from India, Indian state of Sikkim. He is the only Indian player to have played for the Indian nationals. When Baichung was young, he failed in first, fourth, and 10th grades. He couldn't read and comprehend like others, like his class fellows in his class. He always felt that he was not doing enough or he's not doing well in his studies. He would spend 5 to 6 hours with his mother studying for the test, and then ultimately disappointing results. When he asked his friends who were doing too well in his class, how did they manage to get these high grades? And their answer was simple, that we studied for the test and we are getting these results. And that is the time he decided, or he understood, that he was not intelligent enough for studies. He further goes on telling that he simply decided as an act of will to put it out of the mind. Okay, he is not good in studies, so what? And then the further says that he simply refused to think about it, and instead he focused on his energies on what he was good at, and that was football. If it hadn't been for football, which he excelled at, he says that he didn't know what would have happened to him and in his life. He says he got his self-esteem from playing sports, football. Putting all his energies into football, he earned such great honors, which was as greater than studying or doing something else. From football, he learned that he applied himself, he could achieve excellence in the field which he liked most. And later, he was able to transfer that belief in himself to his career, which oddly enough turned into out of becoming the finest footballer of the country. He continued playing. He had over more than 2,000 matches he played within the India, reaching to that highest level. And he excelled in each and every match. He says if he hadn't enough, after he decided to hear his class fellow that why he was doing well in grade and taking a decision he was not, this studies is not meant for him, and focusing on to the skill that he was blessed with, and that was football. My friend, Baichung is a prime example of the fact that it is not what life hands you over, but how you respond to it. And that is mentally, physically, and with your soul. That's what matters most. It simply is the choice of what you believe is up to you. You can do the difference. You can make the difference, provided you are absolutely crystal clear that you have it in you and you will be able to do well. Choose a field which you like most. Decide for yourself and see the wonders you can do. This is one example. You read any successful person's biography, you'll realize they have chosen their field and they excelled into that. My dear friend, choose what you believe and then act upon it. Thank you very much.